My beloved child, I need you to hear the weight in my voice right now. I need you to feel the shift that is happening in this very moment. I need you to understand that something has changed, something significant, something irreversible, and that something is this: I am done waiting, I am finished with the delays, I am through with the excuses, I am moving forward whether you choose to move with me or not. And I know those words might sound harsh to your ears. I know this message might feel different from what you are used to hearing. I know this tone might seem severe compared to the gentle encouragement you have received before, but understand that this is not rejection, this is not abandonment, this is not me giving up on you, this is me loving you enough to stop enabling your procrastination. This is me caring about you enough to stop tolerating your disobedience. This is me being committed to your destiny enough to stop waiting for you to feel ready when I have already made you ready, because there comes a point in every relationship where patience must shift to action, where grace must be accompanied by truth, where love must be expressed through confrontation rather than coddling, and that point has arrived, that moment is now, that threshold has been crossed, and I am telling you clearly, directly, without ambiguity, that I have waited long enough, I have given you enough time, I have extended enough grace, I have provided enough opportunities, I have sent enough signs, I have spoken enough words, I have issued enough warnings, and now I am moving forward, now I am advancing my purposes, now I am executing my plans, and the only question that remains is whether you will move with me or whether you will stay where you are, comfortable in your hesitation, secure in your delay, satisfied with your excuses, because I will not wait anymore, I cannot hold back any longer. I refuse to delay what needs to be done simply because you are not ready to do what you have been called to do, and this is not about punishment, this is not about anger, this is not about me being disappointed or frustrated or fed up with you, this is about destiny, this is about timing, this is about the fact that there are people who need what I am releasing, there are assignments that must be completed, there are purposes that must be fulfilled, and they cannot wait any longer for you to overcome your fear, they cannot be delayed any further by your reluctance, they cannot be postponed indefinitely because you do not feel adequate, and so I am moving, I am advancing, I am going forward, and I am inviting you one last time to come with me, to step into the flow of what I am doing, to join the movement of my spirit. But if you choose to stay behind, if you decide to remain in your comfort zone, if you determine that the cost is too high or the risk is too great or the timing is not right, then I will move without you, not because I want to, not because it is my preference, not because I have given up on you, but because I love too many people to let your fear hold them hostage. I care about too many souls to let your delay prevent their deliverance. I am committed to too many purposes to let your hesitation stop my plans. Let me be clear about what has led us to this point. Let me remind you of the journey we have been on together. Let me show you the pattern that has brought us to this moment of enough, because this did not happen overnight. This was not a sudden decision. This is not me being impulsive or reactive. This is the culmination of a process, the result of countless opportunities given and not taken, the consequence of repeated warnings issued and not heeded, and I have been calling you for so long. I have been speaking to you in so many ways, I have been showing you so clearly what I want you to do, where I want you to go, what I want you to become, and you have heard me, you have received the message, you have understood the assignment, but you have not moved, you have not acted, you have not obeyed, and instead you have given me excuses, you have provided me with reasons, you have explained to me why now is not the right time, why you are not the right person, why the circumstances are not favorable, why the resources are not available, why the path is not clear, and I have listened to these excuses, I have considered these reasons, I have weighed these explanations, and I have found them lacking, I have determined them insufficient, I have judged them unacceptable, because every excuse you have given me is really just fear dressed up in logic. Every reason you have provided is really just doubt masquerading as wisdom, every explanation you have offered is really just disobedience hiding behind caution, and I see through it, I understand what is really happening, I know what is really holding you back, and it is not the circumstances you cite, it is not the resources you claim to lack, it is not the clarity you say you need, it is fear, plain and simple fear, fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of inadequacy, fear of the unknown, fear of what others will think, fear of what it will cost, fear of stepping out of the boat and discovering that you cannot walk on water, and I understand that fear, I empathize with that struggle, I recognize that stepping into what I am calling you to is genuinely terrifying from a human perspective, but here is what you need to understand, I have given you everything you need to overcome that fear, I have equipped you with power and love and a sound mind, I have promised you that I will never leave you nor forsake you, I have assured you that my grace is sufficient for every situation, I have declared that I am with you always even to the end of the age, and yet you continue to let fear dictate your decisions, you continue to allow doubt to determine your actions, you continue to permit circumstances to control your obedience, and I am telling you today that enough is enough, the time for coddling is over, the season of endless patience has passed, the period of waiting for you to feel brave has ended, because courage is not the absence of fear, courage is moving forward despite the fear, faith is not the elimination of doubt, faith is trusting me in the midst of doubt, obedience is not waiting until it feels comfortable, obedience is doing what I say when I say it regardless of how it feels. Now I want to address what "I am done waiting" actually means. I want to clarify what is happening and what is not happening. I want to make sure you understand the implications of this shift, because I am not saying I am done with you, I am not declaring that I am abandoning you, I am not announcing that I am withdrawing my love or canceling my plans for your life. What I am saying is that I am moving forward with my agenda whether you participate or not. I am advancing my kingdom purposes. With or without your cooperation, I am accomplishing my will through those who are willing whether or not you are willing, and this means that the specific assignment I have been calling you to, the particular door I have been holding open for you, the exact opportunity one have been preserving for you, is now being offered to someone else, is now being given to another person, is now being entrusted to a different vessel. Because I cannot wait any longer, the need is too urgent, the hour is too late, the season is too critical, and there is someone else who has been preparing in secret, someone else who has been faithful in the small things, someone else who is ready to say yes even though they are scared, someone else who will step through the door even though they cannot see where it leads, and I am going to use them, I am going to anoint them, I am going to release through them what I wanted to release through you, not because they are better than you, not because they are more talented than you, not because they are more qualified than you, but simply because they are willing when you are not, they are obedient when you are hesitant, they are moving when you are stuck, and this is how my kingdom operates, this is how my spirit flows, this is how my purposes are accomplished. I work with those who are available, I partner with those who are surrendered, I move through those who are yielded, and if you are not in that place, if you are not in that posture, if you are not in that position, then I will find someone who is, not because I prefer them over you but because the work must be done, the assignment must be completed, the people must be reached, and I will not let your fear prevent their freedom, I will not let your delay hinder their deliverance, I will not let your hesitation postpone their healing. But here is what you need to understand, here is the truth I need you to grasp, here is the reality I need you to comprehend. You still have a destiny, you still have a purpose, you still have a calling, but it will look different now, it will unfold differently now, it will manifest differently now because you missed the optimal moment, you forfeited the best opportunity, you passed on the express lane, and now you will have to take the longer route, now you will have to walk the harder path. Now you will have to learn lessons in more difficult ways, not because I am punishing you, not because I am making it harder out of spite, but because that is the natural consequence of delayed obedience, that is the inevitable result of missed timing, that is what happens when you say no to the door I open and then later try to walk through it after it has closed. You can still get to the destination, you can still fulfill the calling, you can still walk in purpose, but it will take longer, it will require more, it will cost more because timing matters, seasons matter, appointed moments matter, and when you miss them you do not lose everything but you do lose something. You do not forfeit your entire destiny but you do forfeit this particular expression of it. You do not cancel all future opportunities but you do cancel this specific opportunity, and years from now when you look back, when you finally step into what I have for you through the longer harder route, you will understand what you missed, you will recognize what you forfeited, you will see what could have been if only you had said yes when I first called, if only you had moved when I first prompted, if only you had trusted me when I first opened the door, and that regret, that realization, that recognition of missed opportunity, is something I am trying to spare you from, which is why I am speaking so directly now, why I am being so confrontational in this message, why I am drawing such a clear line and saying, enough is enough, because I would rather you feel the discomfort of this word now and respond in obedience than experience the pain of regret later when it is too late to change your choice. And if you are hearing this message and something in your spirit is awakening, if conviction is rising in your heart, if you are recognizing yourself in what I am describing, then I want you to do something right now. I want you to type, "I'm ready" in the comments below, not just "Amen" this time but "I'm ready," because I need to know that you are receiving this word, I need to see that you are responding to this confrontation. I need evidence that this is not just another message you heard and forgot but a turning point you experienced and acted on, and when you type those words, "I'm ready," you are making a declaration, you are drawing a line in the sand, you are telling heaven and earth that today is the day your delay ends, today is the moment your excuses stop, today is when you finally step forward into what I have been calling you to, and I want to see that comment section filled with "I'm ready" declarations. I want to witness my children all over the world rising up to say, yes, I want to observe believers making the choice to move with me even though they are scared, even though they feel inadequate, even though they cannot see the whole path. So pause right now and go type, "I'm ready." Let it be your act of surrender, let it be your moment of decision, let it be your point of no return, and then come back and keep listening because there is more you need to hear about what happens next, about what changes when you finally say yes, about what is waiting for you on the other side of this decision. Now let me tell you what happens when you finally move, let me describe what shifts when you finally obey, let me reveal what is released when you finally say yes, because the moment you make that decision, the moment you step forward in faith, the moment you choose obedience over comfort, everything changes, the spiritual atmosphere shifts, heaven responds, angels are dispatched, provision is released, doors begin to open, relationships begin to align, clarity begins to come, strength begins to rise, courage begins to grow, and it is not that these things were not available before, it is not that I was withholding them from you, it is that they were waiting for your obedience, they were contingent on your willingness, they were connected to your surrender, because I have always had the resources you need, I have always had the plan completely mapped out, I have always had the grace ready to empower you, but I will not force any of these things on you, I will not override your will. I will not make you step forward when you are determined to stay back, and so these provisions, these blessings, these empowerments, they have been held in reserve, they have been stored up, they have been waiting for the moment when you finally move, and the moment you do, the moment you take that first step in obedience, it is like a dam breaking, like a floodgate opening, like a storehouse being unlocked, and suddenly what seemed impossible becomes possible, what appeared too difficult becomes manageable, what felt overwhelming becomes achievable, not because circumstances changed but because you finally aligned yourself with my power, not because obstacles disappeared but because you finally accessed my grace, not because the path became easier but because you finally connected to my strength, and this is what I have been waiting for, this is what I have been looking for, this is what I have been hoping would happen. Not your perfection but your surrender, not your adequacy, but your availability, not your strength but your willingness to let me be strong through your weakness. But I also need to warn you about what will happen when you move, I need to prepare you for the warfare that will intensify, I need to equip you for the opposition that will rise, because the moment you step into obedience, the moment you align with my purposes, the moment you begin advancing my kingdom, the enemy will notice, he will respond, he will attack, and his attacks will be strategic, his opposition will be fierce, his warfare will be relentless because he knows what I know, he sees what I see, he understands that you moving into your calling is a threat to his agenda, that you walking in your anointing is dangerous to his kingdom, that you operating in your authority is devastating to his plans, and so he will do everything in his power to make you regret your decision, to convince you that you made a mistake, to persuade you to turn back, and he will use circumstances to suggest you heard me wrong, he will use people to make you question your decision, he will use your own thoughts to convince you that you are not capable, he will use delays to imply that I am not with you, he will use obstacles to indicate that this was not my will, he will use criticism to make you feel like a fool, he will use isolation to make you feel alone, and if you are not prepared for this, if you do not expect this, if you think that obedience means smooth sailing and easy success, you will be devastated, you will be discouraged, you will be tempted to quit, but I am telling you in advance so you will not be surprised, I am warning you ahead of time so you will not be caught off guard, I am preparing you now so that when the warfare comes, when the opposition rises, when the attacks intensify, you will recognize it for what it is, not evidence that you made a mistake but confirmation that you made the right choice, not proof that I am not with you but evidence that the enemy is threatened by you, not indication that you should turn back but verification that you are moving forward into something significant. And as you walk this path, as you navigate this journey, as you advance in obedience, I want you to remember something crucial, I want you to hold on to something essential, I want you to never forget something vital, and it is this, I am with you, I have always been with you, I will always be with you, and I am done waiting, does not mean I am leaving you, it does not mean I am abandoning you, it does not mean I am withdrawing my presence, it means I am moving forward and inviting you to come. With me, it means I am advancing and calling you to keep pace, it means I am executing my plans and challenging you to participate, and the entire reason I am speaking so directly, the entire purpose of this confrontational tone, the entire intent of this firm message, is because I see your potential, because I know your calling, because I understand your destiny, and I refuse to watch you waste it, I will not stand by while you squander it, I cannot remain silent as you forfeit it, and so I speak truth even when it is uncomfortable, I issue warnings even when they seem harsh, I confront even when it feels severe, because I love you too much to let you settle, I care about you too deeply to watch you coast, I am invested in you too significantly to allow you to drift through life never fully stepping into what I created you for, and this message, this word, this confrontation, is an act of love, it is an expression of commitment, it is evidence of my refusal to give up on you even when you have given up on yourself, even when you have decided that obedience is too hard, even when you have concluded that the cost is too high, I still believe in you, I still see you, I still know what you are capable of when you finally surrender completely and trust me entirely. Now let me speak to specific groups of people who are hearing this message. Let me address different categories of believers who need to receive this word in different ways, because while the overarching message is for everyone, the specific application varies depending on where you are in your journey. And first I want to speak to those who have been called to ministry, those who have been anointed to preach or teach or lead or pastor, and you have known for years what I have called you to do. You have sensed the anointing, you have felt the burden, you have heard my voice, but you have not stepped out, you have not launched, you have not begun, and you have been waiting for the perfect time, the right circumstances, the complete training, the adequate funding, the obvious confirmation, and I am telling you today that all of those things are excuses, they are delays disguised as wisdom, they are fear masquerading as prudence, and the truth is you will never feel completely ready, the circumstances will never be perfect, the training will never feel complete, the funding will never seem adequate, the confirmation will never be obvious enough, because I call you to walk by faith not by sight, I require you to trust me with the outcome, I demand that you step out of the boat even when the waves look terrifying, and if you do not move now, if you continue to delay, if you keep waiting for some mythical moment when everything aligns, I will raise up someone else, I will anoint another person, I will speak through a different vessel, not because I prefer them but because they are willing, and you will watch from the sidelines as they do what you were supposed to do, as they reach who you were supposed to reach, as they impact who you were supposed to impact, and you will know, you will recognize, you will understand that it should have been you, that it could have been you, that it would have been you if only you had said yes when I first called. Second, I want to speak to those who have been called to the marketplace, those who have been given ideas and innovations and business concepts, and you have received downloads from my spirit, you have seen visions of what could be built, you have understood products that could be created or services that could be offered or solutions that could be provided, but you have not acted on any of it, you have not moved forward, you have not taken the first step, and you have told yourself you are being wise, you are being responsible, you are being cautious, but what you are really being is disobedient, what you are actually doing is ignoring my voice, what you are truly demonstrating is lack of faith, because I did not give you those ideas so they could sit in your journal, I did not download those concepts so they could remain thoughts, I did not show you those visions so they could stay dreams, I gave them to you to build, to create, to manifest, to bring into reality, and if you will not do it, if you continue to hesitate, if you keep procrastinating, I will give those ideas to someone else, I will download those concepts to another person, I will show those visions to a different entrepreneur, and they will build what you were supposed to build, they will create what you were supposed to create, they will profit from what you were supposed to profit from, not because they are smarter than you, not because they are more talented than you, not because they are more capable than you, but simply because they were willing to act when you were only willing to think about it. Third, I want to speak to those who have been called to creative expression, those who have been given gifts in writing or music or art or film or any other creative medium, and you have known for years that you are supposed to create, you have felt the burden to express, you have sensed the anointing on your creativity, but you have not produced anything, you have not released anything, you have not shared anything, and you have convinced yourself that you are waiting for inspiration, that you are waiting for the right project, that you are waiting for someone to give you permission or opportunity or platform, but what you are really doing is hiding, what you are actually doing is playing it safe, what you are truly doing is protecting yourself from the vulnerability that comes with creating and sharing. And I am telling you today that the world needs what you have been given, people are waiting for what I have put inside you, there are souls who will be touched by what you create if you will only create it, but if you continue to hide, if you keep protecting yourself, if you remain in your safe, comfortable, unexpressed existence, I will anoint someone else, I will inspire another artist, I will use a different voice, and the message that was supposed to come through you will come through them, and you will recognize your voice in their work, you will see your vision in their expression, you will know that it should have been you, and the regret will be devastating. Fourth, I want to speak to those who have been called to give, those who have been blessed with resources and provision, and you have known that your wealth is not just for your comfort, your income is not just for your lifestyle, your assets are not just for your security, but you have been holding on tightly, you have been hoarding, you have been accumulating, and you have told yourself you are being responsible, you are being wise, you are being prudent, but what you are really being is disobedient. What you are actually doing is worshiping money instead of me, what you are truly demonstrating is lack of trust in my provision, and I am telling you today that I want to use your resources to advance my kingdom, I want to flow through your finances to fund assignments, I want to multiply what you release to meet needs and transform lives, but if you will not release it, if you continue to hoard it, if you keep worshiping it, I will bypass you, I will find someone else, I will use another person's resources, and you will watch as they are blessed and multiplied and used significantly while your hoarded wealth brings you no joy and accomplishes no purpose and leaves no legacy. And now as we move toward the close of this message, as we approach the final word I want to speak over your life, I need you to make a decision, I need you to choose, I need you to determine right now, today, in this moment, whether you are going to continue in delay or whether you are going to move forward in obedience, whether you are going to keep making excuses or whether you are going to start taking action, whether you are going to remain comfortable or whether you are going to step into your calling. And understand that this is not a decision you can postpone, this is not a choice you can delay, this is not something you can think about for a while longer, because I have made my position clear, I have stated my intention, I have declared that I am moving forward, and the only question is whether you are moving with me. And if you are, if you have made that decision, if you are ready to finally say yes, then there is one more thing I need you to do. I need you to subscribe to this channel if you have not already, because you are going to need ongoing encouragement, you are going to need regular reminding, you are going to need consistent prophetic input to help you stay on track, to help you navigate the challenges, to help you overcome the obstacles, to help you resist the temptation to turn back when things get hard. And this channel is one of the tools I am using to provide that ongoing support, to deliver these regular messages, to speak these prophetic words. So your subscription is not just about following content, it is about positioning yourself to receive what you will need for the journey ahead. It is about staying connected to the voice you will need to hear when doubt tries to creep in. It is about being part of a community that is also moving forward in obedience. So go ahead and subscribe right now. Let it be a practical step of obedience. Let it be a tangible expression of your decision. Let it be a symbol of your commitment to stay connected to what I am speaking. Now hear this final word, hear this last declaration, hear what I am speaking over you as you make the choice to move forward. You are stepping into the greatest season of your life. You are entering a time of unprecedented blessing and favor and anointing. You are crossing a threshold that will change everything, not because you finally became adequate but because you finally became available, not because you finally felt ready but because you finally chose obedience, not because you finally overcame fear but because you finally moved forward despite fear. And from this day forward everything is different. From this moment onward you are operating at a new level. From this point ahead you are walking in increased grace. And yes, there will be warfare, yes there will be challenges, yes there will be obstacles, but you will overcome them all because I am with you, because my power is in you, because my spirit is leading you, and nothing can stop what I have started, nothing can prevent what I have ordained, nothing can hinder what I have destined. And you will look back on this message as the turning point, as the moment you finally stopped delaying and started obeying, as the day you finally stopped making excuses and started making progress. And you will thank me for loving you enough to say, enough, for caring about you enough to stop waiting, for being committed to you enough to confront rather than coddle, because that confrontation saved you from regret, that challenge prevented you from forfeiting your destiny, that firm word kept you from missing your moment, and now you are walking in it, now you are living it, now you are experiencing everything I promised, everything I planned, everything I prepared, and it is more than you imagined, better than you hoped, greater than you dreamed. So go now, go with confidence, go with courage, go with certainty that I am with you, and do what I have called you to do, be what I have called you to be, walk where I have called you to walk, and watch as I do through you what only I can do. This is your time, this is your season, this is your moment. I am done waiting, and so are you. Now move.